What's the deal, YouTube? Y'all already know. I'm feeling good.
I just want a freaky bitch to come and set up on
Give me a
it.
minute.
I ain't J. Cole, but can I hit it in the money? 2 fingers, and you know I'm finna put my thing.
You know, come ahead, you know, my boy Winn fresh like
shaking, you know I'm the goat.
We all looking good in this
Turn my
bitch,
bed
though,
into a boat. Got your leg, make a spread, then I stroke.
y'all look good, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna take the compliment.
You know. I'm pretty sure you know the viewers, you know the watchers, they all looking good too. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the Liz Living On podcast in the city. Y'all know where we at with it. I got some very special people in the building. Like, I've had special people in the building, but like these are special people. So low key, this is kind of like a gold edition episode. Like, y'all niggas low key getting a treat. Like on a special Saturday. This ain't your ordinary episode. You know what I'm saying? I love all my guests that came on here in the past, but I'm saying like these some special individuals. Like, so I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for being in the building. You know, first and foremost, always I got my co-host Winn, always to the left of me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Why you always do this?
Then he keep a shooter to the left of me.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He don't say too much. That's how you gotta have him. Like, shh. You know what I'm saying? You know.
The low key vibe.
Hey, you know, I got my boy Chris to the right of me.
Yeah.
You know, this we got legends in the making. Like, let me stop bragging, cause I'm gonna go a little too
talking
overboard.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go a little too overboard, but I got my boy Chris in the building, man. He do what it do. I see everybody acts. Got my girl Detroit Diamond over there.
What's the deal?
You know, she the light in this bitch. Sorry, man, Diamond. You see? She
Hey, we shining.
She shining. Got my boy Kyle over there. That nigga be chill as hell. Yeah. Y'all both chill as hell. Facts. I appreciate y'all for being in the building. So
Thanks for having us.
yes. Diamond low key ain't.
Y'all see that shit? Go stream D-Mix Volume 2.
Heavy
You
press.
feel me?
Big stepper.
Oh, man.
I ain't never had nobody do that before.
Go get that.
She came framed.
Oh, platforms, my baby.
Y'all see the shirts in the back.
Good merch. Get that DJ.
That's work.
Talk for the girls.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said I had to throw that motherfucker on real quick.
Go crazy. I think I'll be like a sports bro.
You got Detroit Diamond right here in the motherfucker. Like, facts. Man, hell yeah. So, for all y'all being artists in the building, first and foremost, like, y'all can all introduce yourselves and what y'all do. We'll start off with you, Chris.
How's it
Go
going?
ahead.
My name is Chris Thompson. I'm a photographer based out of Detroit, Michigan. I also am part owner of Nick's Chips, and I also have my own camera company called Shoot to Survive. So that's what I do.
Okay.
You said, what's the house called?
Shoot to Survive, that's my camera company.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I need one of them hats.
Yeah, that shit fire.
Be a nice little brand ambassador, please.
Yeah, got to.
Yeah, that shit fire.
Go ahead.
Fire. Go ahead, Kyle.
It's Kyle Devon. You feel me? Kid King, you the one true king, Poppy Chulo.
All that.
I got the vibe. But you know, I'm an artist out of Detroit, Michigan. I'm also an engineer, you know, so you can follow me on Instagram at official Kyle Devon. That's KYLEDEVON. You say the best for last, I figured.
As a guest.
Yeah.
But you know, she said I'm Detroit Diamond. How does I be Detroit Diamond? Hey,
Hey.
I gotta stay popping.
Hey.
On my shows though, like when I first started, and everybody in the crowd used to be hype, like, "Hey, hold on, to bring that shit back."
That shit hard.
I'm an artist, a songwriter, a model, an actress. Just be in my entertainment
She do a
bag,
lot.
trying to
Cleaning service.
right,
What else?
trying to get the money.
She do a lot.
Okay.
She
Yeah,
work.
Detroit Diamond though.
That's what's
Straight
up.
down
That's
to
what's
this
up.
bitch.
Man, alright, he coming
Hey, give me
ad-libs.
Detroit Diamond in his
He coming
beat.
ad-libs. So Detroit Diamond, I do have a question for you. So with you being a female rapper, like coming out of Detroit, what makes you stand out? I guess, outside of the other female rappers in Detroit.
I feel like my versatility. I'm not just strictly talking about like fucking niggas, twerking, like just in that one lane. Like I can actually rap, like rap, like with niggas, any nigga. Like I can hold my own. I can make a song about my real life situations, which I have. I can make a club banger. I can make, a fun song. Like it's literally just like my versatility, and I don't know. Like I just don't follow the wave. Like I'm just literally myself. Like, and I know I could probably be a lot more turned if I did a lot of the stuff that like the girls do, but I just be like, I gotta get it, the right way. Stay true to myself, and then it's gotta happen organically. Like I'm not just gonna do it cause like she got 1 million views cause she was in there, doing that one thing. Like if it ain't me, I ain't doing it. So.
Right. That's what's up. That's what's up. What about you, Kyle? What makes you stand out outside of other Detroit artists?
I think really, basically what she's saying, like the versatility. I think being, not growing up just in the city, being in the burbs and like being on the east and the west, like, and then having like an older parent. You feel me? I always listen to all types of music. So like, I make all type of music. Like if you was to go listen to what I got put out, like my catalog out that's out now, it's like it's different. Everything is different. I make songs about like club shit, turn up. I make songs about just more conscious. I talk about a lot of different things. I come with melody and I just rap really good too. Like what she was saying, like that's a big reason why I wanted to work with Diamonds, because she just rapped really well. You feel me? And she carried herself like a professional, So that's something I do the same. I carry myself like a professional and I rap really well too. A lot of people in the city don't rap really well. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas might have clout or they might do certain stuff, ridiculous, but when it comes to just rapping, they don't do it as well. So, and I also engineer.
I'm for the saying you don't just rap like.
I also engineer.
You a full artist.
I write all types of songs. I write songs for other people. You know what I'm saying? But the engineering part helps you stand out too, for real.
Yeah.
Being able to.
It give you the advantage.
Yeah.
For sure. To just being an artist, because you gotta depend on them.
I'm not.
And he don't. I'm saying
I'm
like.
gonna tell you the biggest part for real is that like the best part about engineering yourself is like you can be comfortable. Like you can wake up in your own space at any time. And you don't have to rush, you don't have to worry about nobody judging you, it's just you. Like, and
Same
work on your craft. Like, I done made so many songs like box in my drawer, straight up. Just woke up and stood up and like was able to like be completely and like free. I'm not worried about nothing. I ain't thinking like, oh, it's gonna sound weird. These niggas, a lot of niggas go to the studio with they people.
Right.
And they don't try certain shit. I engineer a lot of niggas who can sing and they don't wanna sing. Cause they like, that's not hard, that's not like, my people don't wanna hear that shit. If you by yourself got your own shit, you gonna really be able to perfect that craft and work on it a lot better and faster, because you can do it every day. You don't have to wait till you save the money up, you know what I'm saying, and go get 4 hours. You can do that shit non-stop.
What was your vibe when you was recording Keep It Coming? Because you sent that to me before, I was there.
Bro, I was driving. I was on my way to Chicago for my job. And then I had like June told me about the dude who make the beats, because he was using them beats. June always got them party rocking beats. And I'm thinking like, damn, I've been putting out music that I like, you feel me? And I haven't really put out like no hype shit. You feel me? I'm like, alright, let me go check out his beats. That the people can like. Yeah, you feel me? Check out his beats. And then I was just driving to his beats and just started like freestyling, like,
No.
Probably was for real.
So, Chris.
Yes.
how do you think you stand out from other visual artists in Detroit?
Well, I feel like with my photography, I capture a lot of like candid photos, like in the moment. It's a lot of hard shit to do because everybody's always moving around and shit like that. But I feel like I do a pretty good job at capturing like the moments in time. I also like I do a lot of giveaways too. So like I just do a lot of community shit outside my camera stuff. I wanna just basically just help like up and coming artists like how I was like.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Like that's real shit. Kudos to you because it's like. It's a lot, like with me also being a visual artist, like I literally had to damn near beg people just to,
it's like
not even just, like not even, like you said, like not even just to teach me nothing or none of that, like just to be noticed. It's like niggas are so stingy. Like I don't understand that.
Stingy with the knowledge. Like,
I don't, with the connections, all of that. Like, if you're connected,
they don't want you. I'm telling you, Detroit, like they don't want you to be better than them, like.
Yeah, like,
instead of them helping you and be like, and then you take off and be like, damn, I was a part of that.
Yeah.
Like they want to just be like, hell no, I ain't about to teach them. I'm not about to get them the sauce on this, cause then you I'll do me. Like, yeah,
like, I'm
that's
stuck here.
Weird.
That's such a weird and selfish way of thinking. Cause like you said, like you never know the bond with people that you form. You never know what somebody else could bring to your table. You know what I'm saying? Like I can help bring a very valuable asset to you, but it's like niggas ain't willing to do that shit. They willing to stay within themselves, within their circle, and that's just kind of fucked up. Cause it's like you said, genuine people like us that's good at our craft, not just these mediocre photographers that's that's just doing this shit for the money because they can just go and buy a camera and easily do this shit. Like, like we do this shit.
They be seeing the lifestyle of like other camera niggas.
Yeah.
They think that like it's that easy, but it's like, man, it's really not.
When did you start? Like, how did you like get into it?
In high school, I had a friend named Benny and shit, and he was always into like fashion, and then I was always into basketball, so I would always be on YouTube watching like the new mixtapes and shit like that. All his live videos, and I used to want to make those. Like, I used to want to figure out like, how they find all this talent and shit. You feel me? Like, so. I never ended up doing that because I felt like all the videos on Ballers Life and shit was in LA and I was in Michigan. So I went to school in the suburbs, so it wasn't like much basketball going on like that. So I couldn't really film much. So my friend Benny, he got me into fashion and shit. I was like always the nigga that be like shopping on Karma Loop and shit like that. If I remember Karma Loop.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah, I used to be on that and Jimmy Jazz and shit like that.
Yeah.
He was like, nah, Chris, this ain't it. And then he started showing me like the Rick Owens and like the Ralph Simmons and all the high-end fashion brands. So I would like go on Tumblr and shit like that at that time. Tumblr was popping. It's like look at all the fashion editorial photos and shit. Like, damn, I can do that shit easy. And yeah, so that's what got me into that shit. I didn't get a camera though till after high school. I couldn't afford a camera until I finished high school. I dropped out of high school low-key, and then I ended up getting a roofing job, and then I got a factory job, and I bought my own camera, and I started with
That's what's up.
So I already knew what I wanted to do.
So who inspires you to do what you do?
Like right now type shit? Or just like
in general, or like
myself, for real. Like I remember when I was younger, like I used to watch hella music videos, and my dad used to always take me to like car shows and shit. So I would always just see like the fancy cars and just like stuff like that, and just thinking it's cool. So now when I go shoot, like now I shoot for a lot of rappers and shit. So they usually be having nice cars, jewelry and shit. And I just like try to think of like when I was like a kid and I was like going to the car shows and I used to watch all these movies and shit like Belly and all that. Like I can recreate, you know, like
that's a good ass movie to go off of.
No, for real. What about
our video give us? I feel like our video give us that vibe.
What about you, Detroit Diamond? What inspires you, or who inspires you to do what you do?
Honestly, my brother did. Like he was an artist. He got killed in 2014. So I was just like I always did music. Like I always rapped, but I never was trying to have a career out of it. Like I just rap because I was good at rapping, like good
Right,
at poetry
right.
writing in general. But that was his lifestyle. Like he was trying to be the next big thing or whatever. So after he passed, I got back into writing, and I was like using it like as therapy, like a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
When I used to just be doing like freestyles in my car or at my apartment and shit when I was in Florida, like people just was like, bro, like you can rap for real, like you should do this for real, like
Yeah.
you know, like try to take it serious. And I had ended up moving back here, and like probably like the first 2 weeks that I was here, I started doing the ciphers at the radio station at like 107.5.
I remember them, yeah.
After then, I
heard
haven't
that.
stopped since.
Trick on that bit too. Didn't your brother used to do music too though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
bro, you blow.
I
That was my whole story.
That was guys in 14.
That was my inspiration. He rapped, so I was keeping his name and his legacy alive.
But no, I'm saying like, was he doing it before you, or was like the same
Yeah.
time?
No, we never was like artists at the same time. Like he was just an artist. After he passed away,
And
like,
then that's when you was an artist.
right, a few years afterwards.
He said,
Like
Yeah, that's
really,
it.
like
Cause like,
I got
like I already
serious in
knew
like
this.
17, 18.
I already knew this because she like she posted on her IG. But like I always wondered if it was like at the same time or if you just like
We never like did no music together or nothing like that. Like I wish we could have, but cause it would have been crazy. I just feel like now, like when I put out new music and a video and stuff, like I just, you know, like I just reflect on it. Like damn, like I'm proud of myself that I did this because I said I was gonna do it, but I actually did it.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I be thinking too, like, damn, like my brother, he seeing this shit, like, damn, like you really doing this shit, like the stuff that I was, you know, planning on doing, like you're doing it.
that's hard.
So like that,
So you
that's
was like
what keep me
strictly hooping
motivated.
at first.
Yeah, that was it.
yeah.
That's what I
What
was.
position was you?
I was a guard, point guard, shooting guard.
You was
Okay.
playing high
I played
school?
So you got those.
Yeah, I played D1, I played in Puerto Rico.
You played in Puerto Rico, excuse me.
You could have. That's right.
I was like,
What?
when I get my first big bag though,
Nigga,
for real, that's what I'm
if
investing in. I need
you
some
know,
new
bro,
beats.
that be real.
Nah, niggas worked up. Like,
These be
my
fucked up.
man's right here towards the meniscus.
Oh, I'm about to say,
Yeah, these be fucked up.
And
You can't run that shit out
I'm about
for
to
real,
say,
girl.
Girls'
I need to
knees
fuck
are
up.
way worse than guys,
Yeah.
like because they like y'all just got more bone, more cartilage and everything in your knees. So that's why you see a lot of girls who like tear their ACL or they NCL, meniscus and stuff like that because it's just so weak.
Yeah.
You can't really work.
But I never, no, not for real. And I never tore anything. It's just that I don't have no cartilage. Like it just feel like bones just rubbing in my knees. So as soon as I get that bag though, like everybody be going to go get, you know, fake ass and titties and all that. Like no, nigga, I'm getting my knees fixed.
Yeah, fake
I need these bitches to be right. Not fake knees, but it's gonna be some replacements. Like,
Nah,
or they gonna have to do something. I don't know, I might have to get surgery or something.
I be like,
don't
damn,
know.
your knees ain't real.
Nah, I feel like some athletes and shit. Professional athletes.
No knees. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Just get up.
My knees,
Just get up.
they gonna be real.
You can take your knees, bro. Just get up. Just get up. Get up.
No, they good right now.
That bitch about to
Walk around the room.
Like, bro, your knees about to die. Your knees gonna charge.
Y'all get high, bro. Like, focus on him all over.
I got a bad knee too, so I'm hip, man. My shit stuff like my shit be hurting. Like,
That's
just doing
not-
this,
not
like
for
right
the
now, bro. This shit feels so good just doing this.
You was an athlete?
Yeah, I play basketball.
Okay.
I didn't go to
Everything be hurt when you be playing any sport.
I wouldn't
That
be
shit
wild.
is-
I wanted
But no,
to.
I played all through high school.
Especially since I've been playing since I was 3 though. Like literally since 3, I was on an actual team playing basketball.
Oh, so
Like
actual
my
team.
mama
Tricky.
played basketball and she was a coach, so it was like it was just instilled in me. As soon as I came out the womb, it was like basketball here you go. And I was actually good, so it was like, oh she.
What school you go to?
I went to Cody High School, and then I went to UTEP my freshman year at college, University of Texas El
I know, I was
Paso.
on
Like, you
that
ever
UTEP.
seen that movie Glory Road? Like, it was
Yeah.
about my school.
I was out on
The
this
school
shit.
out there.
Hey, that movie was turned up. I fucking choreographed.
Oh.
Thanks.
But I graduated from the University of West Florida, so.
So, before we get in the topics, you know what I'm saying, before we really shoot this shit, you know, show your shit, pop your shit.
Yeah, so I got the
Show 'em
Knicks.
what you got.
I got the Knicks chips right here.
How you
lit as fuck.
How you
Like, what?
And I feel I'm like,
George said, hold the fuck up.
I don't know if they can see.
Who got chips?
You put that bitch on a box.
Yeah, I got a box.
How'd that partnership come about? Like, how?
So low key, my cousin, he a rapper, but he also be trying to like entrepreneur shit as well. And he found the owner of Nick's Chips, was named Nick, and he messaged him. He said like, yo, I can help your brand out, blah blah blah. And Nick never like opened his message, so I waited like a week or two, but I didn't want to like, you feel me, like take my cousins, you know, what he got going on. But I knew I could help him out, you feel me, and get my cousin involved. So with the shit I be doing in the city already, so I messaged Nick, and the same thing down there, and he opened my message, saw my page.
He said he was the plug.
Yeah.
Look, what the fuck? He got that blue check or something. He like, this thing got 100K followers. Let me open this
That's the thing,
bitch.
I don't though. I only got like, I'm about to close to 5,000. Like I ain't even.
Me too.
But it must be
I keep losing
your work though. Your work must speak
like
for
I
yourself.
shoot for a lot of like popular Detroit artists.
I keep losing followers though. My shit over 5,000. Niggas be hating. You done lost 5 followers. What the fuck did happen between today and yesterday? Like for real.
I'm about to say what happened between today and yesterday?
For real. I wake up, I be like, damn, I lost 10 followers. What the fuck? Like damn.
Like
Y'all was just watching my shit.
They want you to post something like.
Nah, fuck
Cause the
that.
engagement, I swear to God, like
Fuck that. I go on mental breaks, all types of shit.
Like I do lose.
Y'all
Social media
motherfuckers,
shit ain't good, you feel
yeah.
me?
If y'all niggas gonna follow me, then oh damn well, cause
Yeah.
I be off the grid sometimes. Like,
Gotta be.
I don't be wanting to be on that social media shit.
You gotta be.
But that shit be crazy, like literally be less than 24 hours, like followers. Followers be gone, bro.
Let's go, bro.
I said what? Bro, I was literally like 30 away from 5,000. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to be there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got my 5,000.
Yeah, when you look like you be like that. Like,
Dog, them niggas just dropping day by day. I'm like, these niggas some haters, bro. I was so damn mad, I almost downloaded them apps. You know them apps where you gotta see them. Yeah, I'm on y'all ass. I'm about to DM them motherfuckers, so what's up? What I do?
I'm about to.
Hey, like you was just watching my shit. Like what happened?
I hate when a motherfucker confront me about me unfollowing them.
Like, so you won't follow me like
That's
hell?
me.
Yeah, like,
That's
nigga,
me.
either your energy was off,
Right.
you was posting some
I need to know.
You was boring.
I need to know.
Liking shit.
If you were my close friends and you want to follow me, what's the deal? We cool. I thought we was like these. You in my shit. I'm in your shit. It's green bubbles all day. It's green. Why you not following me,
bro.
She talking to
What's going on? For real.
Let me get y'all. I'm gonna give y'all some shit.
Oh, thank you.
Look at when he was waking. He been sitting there waiting this whole time. He said, yeah.
So when you hit him up, then he was like, all right,
He
yeah,
wasn't
let's do
fucking
it.
with, like he wasn't fucking, like he responded, and then that was that, and then I kept I kept hitting him up. He was just not answering me. So I kept feeling some type of way. I'm like, damn, this nigga like he weird or something. You feel me? But like I kept just hitting
I
him
thought
up.
you was gonna hold on to mine.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna match your sweatpants. The whole outfit.
Hey, yo, Nick, what's up?
Hold on.
Nick, what's up, bro?
Y'all see this Nick?
What's up, bro?
Diamond collab.
You know what I'm saying? What's up, Nick? For real.
Okay.
Quit playing.
Nah, I kept bugging him, and he finally hit me back again. He was like, "Yo, Chris, I see like you keep hitting me up, like I see you ambitious and shit like that. I'm trying to fuck with you." So we had a meeting or whatever. And I told
Now they wanna fuck with you.
yeah, I didn't want to fuck with him.
That's bold.
Don't do that now, cause that's his partner. So look, we ain't go. We ain't go.
Oh no, not you, Nick. It ain't you. It ain't you. It ain't you. I'm just saying, like.
In general, but that's how it be.
Yeah, like
Not in
damn.
the city specifically though. Like you may hit somebody else, somebody may hit you up, and they don't hit you back, you may feel some type of way. You feel me?
Oh yeah,
Vice
Nicki's
versa.
busting.
Look, you telling me I got a whole song called Exposed.
Yeah, like.
Y'all have to listen to the
What
song.
that mean?
You listen to the song and listen to the words. I'm addressing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like people that I done hit up like years ago.
And they unfollowed you?
No,
That's what I'm saying.
not unfollowed. They just either opened the message, didn't respond,
Yeah.
or said like, yeah, I'ma have such and such meet with you or hit you up or whatever. And it's like, nigga, it's like 4 years later and still ain't happened. Like, but I see the type of people that they do move with, and I'm not that. So I be like, all right, cool. Well, it's just not meant to be. Then that's how I gotta take it. Because I do be in my feelings at
Then
times.
again, some people really just be busy. Like when I started working with Nick, like I started realizing like the shit he actually does. So I was like, damn, this nigga really do be like busy
Yeah.
every single day. You feel me? So it's
He
like,
the owner, like the owner. Then
yeah, like he really be doing.
I mean, if his name is Nick.
Hell yeah, he on the back.
I mean-
He gotta be busy.
I mean, he gotta be.
He
I mean,
never
if
like
his
he
name is on the
just
shit.
just shadow me around.
If that's
for a day.
Nick, then yeah, he's a busy nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, big baby.
I do a lot for the brand. Like I didn't give away so
Adore.
much shit.
My dog hot, let her be.
You lit though.
Baby,
Like
shut
I ain't
up,
never met
podcast.
nobody who got a chip deal.
So he went.
Like what the fuck?
Man, so
You
now
lit.
after that, I just be trying to do random shit. So I fuck with Bez on his Bezel Vapes, and then this new black-owned company called Drip Water. It's new alkaline water that just came out. I work with them, and then I also work with this clothing brand called Gotti Wear. They make like their own shoes and clothes.
It's called what?
Gotti Wear,
Like spell like what?
G-O-D-I Wear.
My actual label is called Gotti ENT, but it's G-O-D-Y.
Uh-oh.
That's
It's
me.
like, nah.
Like good only Gotti yeah.
Yeah, that's it. They make their own shoes and shit. I gave away about 30 shoes on Christmas and shit like that. So we about to do another event for Nick's Chips in July. We're gonna give away free chips, free weed, have a DJ.
Oh,
Yeah.
so Chris, you also have your photography clothing brand as well. Shoot to Survive. How'd that come about? When did you start that?
I moved to LA a couple years ago. And, it was me and my cousin. We was working for this label, and we were working with artists every day. But I wasn't making no money. It was just kind of like on some like, I just want to be with my cousin type shit. Like
Yeah,
in LA,
yeah.
you feel me? Like so, I'm staying for free. So I was out there in LA for free, and I was just trying to like grind and hustle and shit. I ended up signing to a modeling agency. I ended up doing a few auditions. But I was just like struggling, like making money out there because everybody do the same thing. I'm just like this new nigga in town, you feel me? So it was kind of hard for me.
Adore, sit down.
So yeah, so it was like one day I was super broke, like super broke, and I was hungry as hell and shit. So I started lowering my prices. I started doing like $50 cover arts for like music artists and shit like that, and like $50 photo shoots. So I was literally,
How much did you normally charge?
I tried starting off like $500.
For the shoots?
Yeah.
Or what about the cover art?
For the cover art, like $250.
Damn.
Yeah,
So
so,
you-
yeah, so you feel me? So I had to really cut my shit down from shit I was used to.
$200? Damn.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, that's crazy.
and then food in Cali, like you'll fuck around spending like no more.
It's all expensive out there.
Man, like at least minimum $13 like per meal, and you eat
Yeah.
3 times a day. You feel me? So
Right.
that shit add up. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be doing that, and then I'm taking Ubers and shit everywhere. Just
Don't
like,
got no
Right,
biggie bags
right,
out there where it be a biggie bag
yeah,
every
we be
day.
eating Wendy's and shit, but like even that shit add up. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like
shit,
Yeah.
you just eating out every day. So,
Right,
like,
right.
All that shit.
So yeah, I was just doing that, and then I was like, man, I'm really shooting survive around this bitch. Like,
Right, right.
I'm really surviving around
Man,
this
that's
bitch.
lit though. Like you got a real life story behind
Yeah.
your brand.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Shit was dope. Shit was cool. It was around like I worked with hella artists though when I was out there. I worked with like G Herbo, Big Sean, for his Detroit 2
Okay,
tape.
talk your shit.
I did some video editing for like Pussycat Dolls for like that Spotify and shit like that. So I was doing like a ton of jobs.
First of all, he said little turn jobs. Nothing little about that at all. Nothing.
Well, like none of this shit.
Nah, you just fucked me up.
So-
You just fucked me up at the Pussycat Dolls. Like you can't just.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the
Where that come from?
Right.
When I was back in Detroit, I was working at this factory job, and I shot a wedding, my man's wedding, and like one of the people that was there, he saw me and saw how young I was like 18, and when he messaged me like a month later, he was like, yo, I got this shoot for Bape and Big Sean, and like I wasn't believing him, cause like no nigga about to just DM me like,
like, wait, what?
So, and I was like, yeah, this nigga capping, so. I was just like, I left it on red, and then he messaged me again. He was like, nah, bro, this shit for real. So then he's like, what's your number? I gave him my number, and he sent me like the whole shot list, like the whole mood board for it. And I was like, damn, this shit really legit. So then I was like, I can get my friends. I don't take my friends to modeling because they needed models. So I got my friend Floyd, Sabrine, Brian, Miko. T-Bone. Yeah, I got all of them.
Better drop the gang out, period.
I got all of them in the Bape shoot, and yeah, we went crazy. We shot the whole day.
That's what's up.
And y'all was in Cali?
No, we were in Detroit.
Oh,
yeah, we still
okay.
in Detroit. I didn't think it was gonna drop. I still thought it was cat, but I saw like it was legit like fake collab tees, so it never came out yet. So. Like a month later, they actually dropped it on the Big Instagram, like on their website, and then Big Sean posted it. You can still see it on Big Sean's story, like on his highlights on his Instagram page. I posted it.
Okay.
So from that job, everybody was like, bro, you gotta quit your job, like, you know, like this shit meant for you. And I was like, man, I'm getting good benefits, I'm getting paid weekly.
What's your benefits, bro?
Like, I can't do that shit, you feel me? So, I ended up thinking like, damn, you need to quit. And on the day I was about to quit, I ended up going in and like factory jobs they got a point system. And I ended up pointing out I was late to work. I pointed out on the day I wanted to quit, so it ended up working in my favor. So then I was like, all right, bet this shit really meant for me. So then I had no cheese after work. After I quit that bitch, I had spent all my money that past week, and I didn't get paid for that currently. So I sold my car for $800, and I moved to LA, and I was just off the $800.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's not. You know, I feel like a lot of people that move to LA, like they don't have nothing. Like you really go in there like with your dream. Like I'm about to just give it all and go. And I've been thinking about doing that too. Like
But you don't have to move though. That's the thing.
Right. Like just even go.
You gotta go to LA. Like me being out there for a year, I realized I really didn't have to be out there. Like even though I was doing like turn jobs, it's just like I can do like everything I'm learning here. I can do like bring back to the crib. So well, I wanted to do it in Detroit because I knew Detroit. Like when I was working in Detroit music scene at that time, it was like a few years ago. Niggas was on the come up. You feel me? So I knew when I was in LA, I was around a lot of labels, and niggas was already talking about like Drago and Bino and shit like that. Wanting to sign.
Right.
So I was like, all right. So I know the city gonna be turned within the next year. So
right.
We ended up moving to Atlanta for a few months. And I was in Atlanta. We was working. We had our own like studio. We had rented out Akon's studio. The label I was with. We was working out of that bitch, and then I ended up moving out of that house, came back to the city, and that's when the city really started like turning. Everybody started getting their buzzes for real, like everybody bubbling for real. All the cameramen starting to turn up. So I was like, yeah, I'm about to stay in this bitch and bring everything I learned from Atlanta and LA and the city.
Yeah.
So that's what I try to do right now.
That's what I'm thinking about doing. Like my actual like partner and my producer live in LA. So when I record music, I go out there to record like whole projects at a time. And we go, we shoot videos and stuff like that. But I've been thinking like this summer I need to just go out there for like 3 or 4 months and just stay with one of them and see like what I can do like while I'm out there and experience a lot of different stuff, go to different events.
It's different out there, like you can legit, like you gonna love it. Like I used to love walking to the gas station.
Me too, but every time when I'm out there, like I go for like a week at a time or something like that, and I like my vibes. Like that's why I record. Like I record my best music out there because it's just the vibe. Like it just make everything better.
It make everything better.
Yeah.
Like, I ended up meeting like hella people. That's how I ended up getting the editing jobs for Pussycat Dolls and all that shit. Like my buddy Thomas Falcone, he has like his own creative agency where he just like hires other creators to like do certain jobs and shit. So he was just hiring me. I was getting paid like like $20 at the time and shit like that for like little editing jobs. But it was enough to get by. You feel me? I was in LA. You know? He was really helping me out. I'm really thankful for him, like for real. Because I was only charging $50. You feel me? I went from 50 to 200, and then I just like for some reason like money was just coming in randomly. I was just trusting my intuition. You know?
That's because you was working, bro. Like when you really grinding, like that shit would be, it'd just be coming. You'd be like, damn, like okay.
And even like slow money better than no money. You feel me? So it's like even if you nickel and dime and shit. So
you gotta be dedicated though.
Yeah, you gotta be
extremely dedicated. A lot of people not built for that, bro.
Man, it was niggas in LA.
Lazy as fuck.
They was sand out on the couches and shit.
I feel like you can't be lazy in LA, but you really can't be lazy nowhere in general. Like if that's something you really want to do, like you being lazy and then you want to pop out, you know, whenever, like here and there, and then niggas be like, bro don't support me, bro don't do this, like you don't support you. So ain't nobody about to put no money or nothing behind you.
Like,
and you know, like you bare minimum with your shit. Like, all right, you done did a song, and then like it's like 2.5 years later, you put up a post like,
right,
why y'all ain't bought my shit? Like, huh? Like you still rap? I don't know.
Right.
That's why I try to be consistent. Like, it don't matter what it is. Like, if I don't got a video or a song out, like I'm gonna do a freestyle. And like if I don't know, like I just, whatever it is, like with my merch, like I'm trying to just be like in people's face at all times, because with social media shit so quick, niggas forget you like the next day.
You gotta stay consistent. Like,
that's what I be talking about with them followers.
Bro.
So I'm saying, like, what's going on?
Like I work with a lot of independent artists in the city, like for example, Ice Revezo, like he really be working really hard, like. He really like, he'll pay for his own flights, pay for his team flights, like the hotel, like do free features for certain niggas, like and shit like this to show love. Like he really be grinding, like you feel me? Like most artists don't be trying to do that. Like he knows you gotta have the photographer, the graphic designer, the videographer, the manager, all
the whole
shit.
Team. It's shot by visuals by Reggie and Rucci, and it's hard, like we just had the vibe, so everybody make sure y'all tune in and go search Kyle Devine featuring Detroit Diamond. Keep it coming.
Yeah, that shit hard though.
Facts. So y'all ready to shoot the shits? We ain't even got to the topics yet.
Oh, we ain't got to the shits yet?
No, y'all.
We was just vibing.
I'm used to Winn doing all the talking. Usually Winn be on this bitch, I be sitting here like,
shut the fuck up. Here it comes.
like nigga,
he don't even talk at all.
Dog. So, first off,
fuck your bitch and the click you claim.
dog. What the fuck is the FNF?
Oh, fuck nigga free?
Yeah, explain.
Really?
Oh,
FNF used to stand for Fine Nigga Friday. They used to be posting that on Instagram. I remember that like back in the day, like when they was showing Crush Wednesday, Fine Nigga Friday, shit like that. They said it's fuck nigga free now.
It's fucked up.
So,
She funny, bro.
you say is motherfuckers fucking nigga free in here?
I know I am. I'm single than a motherfucker. Like,
So that song just means
person
single.
can't be around me.
That song just means single, that's it.
Or like I said, I just feel like somebody who just a fucked up individual, like messing up your energy and your vibe, like you don't need them around you. And I feel like me being a Taurus, like I'm so loving and caring and loyal, and I like give people like 1,000,000 times to fuck me over.
Yeah.
And the fact that I'm like at a space now where I'm like, okay, like now you can get the fuck on, because it's really killing my energy.
Right.
I'm good. Like, yes, I'm fuck nigga free. I'm fuck bitch free. I'm fuck grandma, whoever, uncles, whoever. I'm saying
what the hell?
I'm just saying, if somebody grandma got bad energy, she can't be around me. Like, I'm just saying in general.
Grannies be going through
Hell yeah, because they're not
it.
judgmental.
They be having arthritis, motherfuckers can't
They ain't got nothing to do with their rudeness, bro. Grandmas be rude as hell. room
Like
and do
you
your
said,
thing.
fuck
Grandma.
niggas won't get old one day. That's all that is.
Like I said, once a fucking nigga, always fucking nigga.
No, you can change your life, but.
So what you can change your
You
life,
definitely can't
but
change your life. Like your character remains the same forever.
for
I
real.
swear to
Oh, so you
God.
don't believe people can change?
You can.
Y'all do like certain
You can
bitches for
change
their
your-
life can fuck
Certain
up their
qualities and
life,
shit.
You can change
change their perception of life.
your perception
Yeah,
of life.
I agree.
Because some shit happens, something traumatic.
It's gonna be you.
Niggas
You
go to
can-
jail come out different.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
You know when niggas get drunk and shit, like that's when niggas real like feelings and everything just come out. You feel me? That whole character get to show. So even if you peep somebody like trying to change their ways, what's that? liquor?
What? So you saying niggas ain't slime with
I don't even think it's just alcohol. Like it's
It
just
be-
people.
it be-
Like
no,
literally
no,
in
no,
general.
no.
Like
I
alcohol
believe people can
drugs
change though.
definitely help.
I
Like
alcohol
enhance it.
enhances shit, but if you change it,
I mean, I feel like
I
you can't.
think
You can't change your whole
You can't
personality.
change what you
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
You
no,
can't change
yeah,
what
not
you
your
did,
whole
but, like, you
personality,
can change though. Like you
Yeah.
can't change stuff that you done in the past, but you for sure can change.
You
like,
can move forward.
everything
Like if you get
about
some
it.
whole shit, you can learn from it and move.
Right.
and then not do no. But you
Yeah,
said
not do
you.
that. Yeah, but like I feel like
You say it's a possibility they'll do that whole shit.
Yeah, like you can slip back up again. Like I seen.
Nigga say you gonna be a repeat.
No, for real. Like I feel like if
I
you
done- I
would
done
use
forgave
it
some
and then you be
people,
like, I'm alright, like
I don't think so.
I
No, I think
ain't
it's
really
rare.
like that
I think
again.
it's
I
rare.
ain't really like that, and then
I think it's
I'm
rare.
No,
gonna
certain events that like change your life.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Like people who have kids.
Like, y'all
Yeah, because at that time in your life, you could just
I know
be-
somebody
you
who's
could
been the
just be
same
childish.
way for
That's just
50
that
years.
person
But
though.
no,
Like
like-
no matter how much they might change.
That's just that
They might
person.
change.
Y'all like the
They may not just
And
take
they
things
still remain
seriously
to do the
about it.
same shit. Like you forgave to get somebody to say.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
No, but I met people who I never like. I gave them a second chance and they never did that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it
So
just
it
depends
depends,
on the
yeah.
person.
And they might not do it with you, but they probably still doing that same shit though, like around
Cause
somebody
I
else.
just thought about that too. Cause I think about my mom. Like the stories I heard of my mom, but like back in the day.
Yeah.
That shit
She
way
don't live
different.
like
She,
that no
yeah, I'm
more.
about to say
Yeah.
she found God and shit like that. She changed, literally changed everything. Now she's like
Yeah.
the sweetest, nice lady ever meet.
Facts.
I feel like people gotta grow because you can't be like, oh well, like I did this shit when I was 19, so it's a possibility I'll do this shit when I'm 35. Like no,
Yeah, but I think it's
like
good.
you could have just been a point in your time that you were childish, you're immature, you didn't know what you know now. People grow, you didn't seen things, you didn't.
Man.
It's
Been
just
different
it's
shit,
experience, bro. Experience is the greatest teacher in life. That's it. Like you gotta go through shit in
I
order
feel like
to.
that shit gonna pop back up and nigga like gonna do that shit. And I ain't gonna care. Like,
Then those are,
Cause
that's,
I was thinking
that's what I'm saying. But those are people that just don't grow. They don't take that shit serious. We talking about people that grow. People that grow understand
You
mistakes
ever
of this and that's
heard the
that.
story of Malcolm X? Like that's exactly what happened. No, that's not exactly what happened.
A whole lot of shit
Oh,
about Malcolm X. Which one?
But no, that nigga used to be called Detroit Red. Like that nigga was on some other shit.
No,
He
yeah.
got locked up and came back and changed his whole
Yeah,
life.
he said like Malcolm X in general, like the nigga in general was like,
Robert said like he
was
changed
like
his
a
whole
woman
life. He was two
abuser and
different
shit.
people.
If that's the case, then y'all saying y'all always be the same forever. No.
Yeah,
No,
you
I'm not saying it like that, but I'm just saying like a lot of people are just
From my
literally stuck in their ways,
I think-
and it's not.
I think for the people that like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
Those
think
people that
it's
just
rare.
don't want
I
to
met some
grow.
That shit is
some
rare.
close people.
You run into a lot.
Right,
They don't
literally,
grow.
like
They don't wanna
They be
grow.
stuck in their
You
way.
run into a lot more people that don't change. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, most
But that's
people.
most people don't want to fix themselves.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Right,
saying.
and it's really like you're
If you choose
changing.
if you choose ignorance every day, then that's on your dumb ass. Like this is if this how the way you choose to live and you think that shit okay, knowing damn well that shit not right, and you still doing it, then that's on you. Like you're choosing to be ignorant.
You
So,
gotta want to change
it's like-
for yourself. Anyways, though, like some people just be like, all right, yeah, I'm about to change because of the situation that I had with somebody. Like, so now you feel like you're doing it for them. Hell yeah. You gotta. Look, I've been going to therapy for like the last year and a half, and I feel like it's been like the best thing that ever happened to me because it taught me a lot about myself. It taught me a lot about, the people that I was around that I felt like now they are not good for me.
Yeah.
And it's just like good to like reflect on a lot of shit that you go through, and then you can't, like I said, like I was doing the work, like I knew some stuff that I needed to change or better myself in, so if you ain't doing the work, it's pointless, bro. Like you go to therapy and let somebody talk to you or you talking to them, and then you ain't putting no action behind it. It's like, what
Man,
you
the
doing?
best way to grow and be successful is to break shit down and act on it. You feel me? That's the only way it's shit don't really work. Like, it's the only way.
Yeah, them goals tangible for sure.
Yeah, just believe in that shit. You can't say the shit every day and you don't believe that shit gonna happen.
Yeah.
Or you half in like, I mean, I believe it, but I got my doubts. Like, no, nigga, you believe it or not. Like,
really
you have
all
to
in, like,
see that
Yeah.
shit. Like, you have to see it. If you can envision that shit, it's reality.
Yeah. You seen that Kanye documentary? He was like,
Mm.
there's no such thing as being overconfident. Like, how the fuck can you be overconfident?
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like that whole documentary was so motivational for like everybody, like every person in the world. Like it was so motivational. Like, the fact that it's Kanye, like it's him, and he was getting whole like that.
That shit getting whole. That shit was bad. Sometimes like,
But you, I mean, if you don't, if they don't know you and you really upcoming, like it happens. Like you're gonna get whole, like multiple times. And it just happens to be like you get that one opportunity. Like he was good as fuck at making beats. Like just imagine if he wasn't a producer first and he was trying to be a rapper. It probably would have been 10 times harder. He probably would have never even got put on like that.
Way harder because
They was using him because of his beats
They
first.
got him in the room.
Yeah, that's what
So
I'm
somebody
saying.
is just trying to rap.
Well, that nigga just gave up, like, fuck it, then. First time I was gonna keep making beats and just make my money like
That's a
that.
beat though. Like,
That's why I said he was making
listening,
good
like, the nigga
money.
was making good paper.
Yeah, he was making good money, but that's not what he, that
Niggas
wasn't
ain't
his
making
goal.
40,000.
No, but what I'm saying is like
That
it was
wasn't
just
his
showing you how
goal.
hard it was for him to transition. And he was already in like the industry.
Yeah.
And it was still that hard for him to transition. So imagine before he even got in the industry.
Not even just
They
showing how
wasn't
much
even
money
taking
and
him
shit you gotta
serious.
spend to really like make this shit.
And this
grow,
nigga
like,
a dope ass beat maker. Like he
That nigga one of the
he
greatest
is
producers ever.
And they were still on him. Like they wouldn't take him serious as a rapper. So if somebody is not a rapper, but you really gotta work.
Yeah, because I mean, I feel like that it would be kind of weird for somebody like if you just was the producer and then you like, all right, nigga, now I want to rap, and then you be like,
But that was when he always was a rapper. It's just the fact that
but I'm
nobody
just saying
fucked with
that's how he got noticed around people though, like for his music. So it was like,
They wouldn't give a fuck.
alright.
He always rapped. He always introduced his ass as a rapper. They're like, nah, nigga, you don't give a fuck, man.
Get your ass on these keys, nigga.
I started producing to produce my raps. Like, no,
But I was gonna say I do know a lot of people who strategically do that, like will be good at something else and they use that so they can get in the door for whatever else they want to do. Like so if you are an artist, like a rapper or a singer and stuff like that, but you good at videography, you like, I'm gonna start shooting these videos and being around people and doing all this stuff, and then once I get a little buzz with this, then I'm gonna just be like, all right, now I'm an artist now. Like,
what's the nigga with the weed though? Who be producing now? Making music and shit now?
he from here?
Nah. What's that shit called? Everybody talk about that shit. Cookies. And
He a
this nigga-
rapper?
Yeah, I think they.
Oh yeah.
That's what that nigga. I feel like that's what that nigga did. That nigga got cool with the rappers. It's like, nah, you know, I make music too.
Yeah.
Like, you got that shit started off with what you was doing before.
I just feel like if
And he
you
had good
good
weed,
though, like,
Yeah, that's what got him in the door. No kidding, that's what got him in the door.
That's what 2 Chainz did.
Oh yeah. That nigga was fucking selling the good away. He was like, fuck.
Got to, for
Then
real.
y'all and that bitch smoking, just freestyling this shit. Like, oh, this nigga cold. This nigga
Right,
cold
he
for
was
real.
titty boy then. It's Pride Month, you know.
I thought it was next month.
When? What month is you in?
Wait, what month is it? Oh, you said this
He
because
funny
it's
as
gonna
hell. I
drop
didn't say
Saturday.
what month is it.
where's June?
See? Yeah. See, I didn't know. I still thinking about something else. You know?
That nigga funny as hell,
Dog.
Nigga said, what we
He said, why can't you still what is that?
I'm over here like, I'm like, damn, I'm blown too, but that
It's
shit
made to me, man. It's still made to me. It was today's last day of May. So shit.
Yeah, it is.
But to me, it's still May. Like,
It's Sunday in June. It's Saturday, so it's June.
I'm
So.
not even thinking like
Yeah, it's like it's June 5th, my nigga.
Alright, get into it.
Oh, bro.
It's prom month. So,
Why would you even try?
whatever you want to do, man.
That nigga trying to
He said do whatever you want to do. It's prime up. He said do the fuck y'all do.
No, but that's real shit.
I don't know. Yeah, Zay was shy. Like, Zay was shy. You want to suck dick, suck dick.
Real shit though, like do whatever you want to do, bro. Like do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, it's prime up.
I mean, put some clothes on though, but that's it. Like, I'm sorry. I saw a nigga with some booty shorts on. That shit pissed me off. That shit. I was mad. I was like, come on, nigga. Like, damn, man.
I seen some wild shit at the moving festival, but you feel me? Everybody that they
But I'm about to say, just do what you want to do, but that shit just caught me
You
off
talking about the one
guard.
that was this past Sunday?
techno fest.
Yeah.
I seen some.
See, that's
Crazy
different. Like, I wouldn't know though. Like, I would just really just go to the gas station. That shit would caught me off guard. Like, if I knew I was going, I'm like, oh, but like, that's do what you gonna do. The shit just caught me off guard.
No, because you looked at his eyes.
He said he was at the pump.
He looked at his eyes. That's why he was mad. That's why he was mad. He looked at the eyes and they're like, oh, it's a man.
He was at the pump.
Nigga, stop. You was hurt.
You like that.
You know what's crazy though? The craziest part is, that nigga was about to, he was about to try to talk game at first. He was about, hey yo, and he realized that, oh hell no.
One of his be having shaved heads and shit. You feel me? That's the most common hairstyle I've seen. So probably fucked around.
Yeah, bro.
So y'all don't think man getting pegged is gay?
That shit is.
I'm about to say, just do whatever you want to do.
Men get pegged, like by their girlfriend.
Do
People say that's not gay.
do what the fuck you gonna do. I don't know.
Shit, I
Do
don't know.
what you want to do, but
I don't know.
I feel like if you doing it with a girl, it's technically not gay, but
Come on,
I don't think it's weird.
Well, cause my
you got some problems. That's all I'm saying.
And they always
I'm
look
gonna say,
at you
cause
like that's some
my
problems.
opinion.
Like,
So it ain't gay, they just got problems.
no, I say problems. It's just what they like.
You got some
Turn it
problems
out.
on your hand for sure.
They
But
got turned
I'm saying, all right, so
That's what happened. The
like,
girl turned
I'm
his
saying
ass
like,
out.
but like, once you think kind of like, all right, like,
Put the finger in.
That's what I'm saying. Whoa.
I would think they might be
Wow.
Cause no, I always have a definition.
So
So
that's-
you're not gay unless you is physically attracted to a man. Like that's
Okay, what about the
That's
the
my
guys who
definition
be
of
like
gay.
letting the girls eat their ass? Y'all be doing that?
Oh, but I wouldn't.
Cause I hear like like Tank and like Trick Daddy, they were talking about how they be doing that. They
niggas, bro.
sometimes they got the legs up in the air. Like how like you got your legs up in the air while some girl.
Trick Daddy saying that though. That just was funny. Trick Daddy been saying he been doing that shit.
So,
Niggas be
as a
saying
girl,
that
you
shit.
shouldn't be doing that. Like, don't do that. That's
But it's some freaky girls who do it, and the guys like
and
it.
so they don't make them gay or not at all. No, one bit. Like yeah, my girl fucked me in the ass, so they ain't no big deal.
Man, do what you do, man. Just
Technically,
do what
no.
you do.
Technically,
Technically,
no.
no, because if you
It's a
not,
girl.
if you still,
Oh my
if you would
God.
never let a man do it, is that like if he would never let a man do it, is he still gay?
So if a man, so if a gay man offered to suck a straight man dick, does that make him gay?
Yes, because that's a man. I'm saying it makes a difference because the gender.
So a girl fucking you in the ass is not gay. It's just because it's a girl.
See, I hate that because she put that shit on me. Then, like she be doing that shit.
It's no big
They
deal.
say you and shit.
Yeah, the girl put you. Nigga, no, that shit not happening.
No, I'm saying, Jim,
I'm screaming her ass.
no, but y'all two saying no.
Funny,
I'm
bro.
saying my definition of gay is you can't be gay if you're not attracted to another man.
Alright, what's the
like
next
that's
topic,
what
bro?
that means.
Cause she funny, bro.
That's the
She do that shit on purpose,
She
bro.
do. She be doing this shit to me all the time. I be letting her
She do that
set
shit
me
on
up.
purpose, bro.
Because he always be out, he's like, no, that ain't gay. No, that ain't
Cause
gay.
look up the definition of of it. That's what.
But I'm saying those are gay activities, is what I'm saying. Like they're gay activities.
In my opinion, do what you do.
God,
That shit don't
That's what I'm
affect
saying.
me.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying just don't let nobody know.
Yeah, I said this shit weird.
In my opinion, just don't let nobody else know.
Oh no, there's a lot of people that.
Niggas do be
when
saying
I
that
went to my
shit.
factory job, he was like, Chris, when you turn 40, you gonna love that shit. I'm like, no, I'm
Y'all did.
Oh, they was like just in there talking about
Yeah, they was talking about it freely.
I never heard no
They
gay
like,
shit.
they was like,
No, maybe niggas.
I heard the plant life is different
Oh, you
though.
talking about men
Like
like
I
You know, the section.
feel like the plan is
That
like
shit
living
had
Two
hip hop.
women, two niggas.
Hey, for real, man.
Cause they be so much
Me,
shit
so
going
3 niggas, 2 women.
Between the different shifts and shit.
And
I
like
worked
the
at
whole,
FedEx
just the whole thing would just be
and
different. Like women, a mixture of women and men just walking throughout. Feel me? We just
Yeah.
like chop it up at like at a station or whatever.
Right.
Niggas just they all. I'm the youngest one in my family. I'm 18. You feel me, at the time?
Okay.
Everybody 40 got kids. You feel
Right.
me, and got divorced and shit. So they all just talking about their sex life. They all just like, Chris, when you get 40, you want to get your. Nah, I was like, nah, I ain't gonna.
He said, nah.
I think that's something. I think that's
And
something.
I've never heard people openly talk about it, but
Our niggas open
You ain't never
talking
been to
about
the
being ass, they do.
Like in the
I
fashion.
mean,
They
I mean,
talk about all
yeah,
type
but
of
I
shit.
ain't never-
They be talking, but not shit like that. Though.
Motherfuckers be
I ain't heard that
having
shit.
sex, like they be fucking
Yeah.
teen wigs, all types of
oh
shit.
yeah, shit like that, yeah. Like shit like
That shit
that.
everybody know about
Ain't
though, you
no
feel me?
fact.
So everybody be openly talking about their life. Like you seeing your coworkers more than your family.
That's true.
Nah, that's
Yeah, yeah,
That's how we can.
yeah.
Burger motherfucker, you come for us and shit.
They be working
I'm
double.
playing like different.
Yeah.
I have to go
No,
back.
damn, I don't.
That shit be, it's a grind, boy. I be tired as hell.
Man, well, I was,
Yeah,
but I was at the
you
day
gotta
shift
do
though.
that shit,
I was
bro.
working the day shift, so I was smooth. You feel me? I had.
So I never worked a true double, but I did
That's what
work
I'm
for
saying,
like
like, I-
one job. Lots of I did work like all day one job, and then like the next hour I had to go to my other job, work 8-hour shift there.
That's a double.
Yeah.
But no, man, I don't.
Yeah, I didn't work.
It's a double.
I'm fucking around work 20 hours. I'm working like
That's what I do. I work a job in the morning and leave and go work a job at night. Like, that's a double.
Nigga, I used to work like 10.5-hour shifts and I work a double. Then that's really like the whole day. That's like literally like 21 hours. You work two 10.5-hour shifts, bro. You be there.
I still get mad. I be up like 13 or 14
Yeah, shit,
sometimes.
that shit,
When that check hits,
No,
it
but
be
like-
different feeling.
As an artist,
Yeah,
you
no,
gotta do
taxes take all that shit. Fuck taxes, man. I would tell you, I'm passionate. I fucking hate
that.
taxes,
Real
my
shit though,
nigga.
as an artist, you gotta do that shit. I feel like a lot of artists don't really be like really invested in like
Themselves.
they don't be investing in themselves, bro. Like nigga, or like niggas will invest all in like the product, like the music and shit, but they won't do shit with the marketing. Like, bro, you gotta grind, bro. Like,
Niggas,
niggas be
engineering
against.
still be weak as hell. Like you just gotta book them studios. Like that's where the pay. Like you gotta book like them big studios.
Yeah.
The ones that niggas be going to, because you know that they got an in-house engineer. So
Right.
they gonna make your shit sound girls. They gonna have a bad name on the studio. So
Right,
like,
right.
they got to. You feel me? So you just gotta spend the paper on like the actual good studio.
Yeah, you get what you pay for,
Yeah,
man.
bro. It's definitely a grind though. Like niggas, like you gotta be doing. I feel like you can't say you an artist for real and you don't got like consistent income.
Facts.
Like
And then for producers,
serious
Like,
consistent
I
income.
feel like producers, they gotta start renting out like their own room. Like you can rent out a room in the studio to like cook up and shit. So I feel like as a producer, you should start doing that, cooking up. Niggas gonna be walking past, hearing your shit. You feel me? Like you just mind your business, gonna be peeping them. Yeah, that's just how you gotta do it. Niggas don't be doing that though. They don't know. It ain't even that niggas don't do it. They just don't know to do it. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
a lot
I
of
mean,
niggas-
that's smart. 'Cause
That's
you
how
put
people.
yourself-
yeah.
I feel
you
like
put
that's how
yourself
a
in the
lot
right
of
places.
artists, you know, back in the day, how they all met each other and had connections. Like they could just be at one set studio that the majority of everybody be at, and then that's how. You feel me? Somebody could get on a Kanye collab or something like
Yeah.
that. Like you just be
Yeah.
down the hall, like you
Yeah.
just walk through and you be like, damn,
Yeah.
such and such here, and then now you got a legendary ass song. Like it be happening like that.
really do.
I just feel like with social media now though, it's everybody just like, you know, you just send a DM and be like, hey, I want to work with you. Instead of people don't really go out and go to the studio and then have a session like that and it be
It
like
seems
that. Like
a
it
nigga
be
take you
different.
serious more over a DM than like if you came up to an artist and like, yo, I make music, blah blah blah. It's like they ain't even gonna care to look at you. It's just fucked
Right.
up. But like if you hit them with the DM, they gonna check your page.
Right, that's the thing. Like it's your resume. Like your page is your resume at this point. Like
Niggas cooking themselves like just posting bullshit. Like I hate when I see people like ranting all the time on Instagram and shit.
Yeah, bro.
Cause
Niggas
you
be
just
on
for
a
page,
professional
bro.
page
It's just
too,
for money,
bro.
like
Yeah.
not for your
Niggas-
feelings. Like
No, for real.
you gotta get up out of that.
That's real shit though. Because they gotta kind of be like all at the same time. Like you gotta be like yo, social media presence gotta be legit.
Yeah.
But then like yo, if you still gotta put the groundwork in, so somebody can see you to know to follow you. So like they see you in person, if you doing your thing in person, like you serious, like you come with dancers, you got attire, y'all got, you know what I'm saying? You can tell y'all like got like
That's
actual
how.
like
That's
set.
why I started
You know what I'm
following
saying?
you. This nigga like.
Yeah, y'all all, you know, consistent doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely what it takes. I was just talking to Winn about like everything that I've been seeing, like as far as like even like the podcasts and stuff in the city. Like I was just kind of saying, like I feel like how like most of the like the podcasts, like everything is just like the same. Like we already got enough media sites. Like we got the Hip Hop Lab, we got World Star, we got Say Cheese, we got, you know what I'm saying, the Shade Room. We got all these different media. You know what I'm saying? We don't need podcasts to also cover the exact same thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like do something different. Like that's why I feel like we're shooting the shits. Like, bro, use the platform to just share with everybody, to where it's like a comfortability space for everybody to get their exposure, to get their whatever they experience. I get people that come on here just because they love talking, they love meeting new people, they don't got no friends, they want to meet other people. I got people on here that got different purposes on why they're here, and it's like, this ain't the podcast. I know literally some podcasts where it's like they're only interviewing big people. Like, no, like we was gonna do an interview with my neighbors that randomly came and knocked on the door and heard us doing the podcast. Like that's what this shit is about. Like having a podcast is to be that. Yeah, like
you got hella episodes.
Yeah,
He been
like
2012. He been consistent.
Yeah, but he do somebody different every episode. We got 3,000 of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, gotta keep doing that shit, bro. Like, but everybody ain't gotta be doing the same shit. Everybody can do different shit. Like, there can be so many different podcasts that I know people could be doing. Like, y'all could be, it could be a podcast that's strictly about the youth. I know there's so much shit they don't teach in school. Y'all can literally simply, that could be a podcast. Teaching people how to fill out a money order, shit like that. Like, I know a lot of people my age who still don't even understand the lease. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. Like, I'm just being real. Like,
everything, insurance.
Yeah, no, like, real shit. So it's like, yeah, so it's like, I mean, we don't have to keep talking about these celebrities all the time. Like, most of them motherfuckers ain't hearing us anyway. Like, there's too many people doing the same shit. Like, be a different source of you know what I'm saying, outlet for the community, or just in general. Like, damn, I can go on this podcast knowing damn well they're gonna be dropping gems. Damn well it's gonna be some shit useful. Damn well, like, I got all types of people that watch my podcast, kids, whatever, all types of shit. But that's because they can. Like, I know there's a 13-year-old that learned from this episode, from what we just said. Like, a 13-year-old who want to be a rapper, just listen to what you said, listen to what you said, listen to what you said. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, I fuck with the podcasts in my city, but man, do something different. Like, we don't have to focus on these mainstream artists to get a name. Like, be something different. Like, shoot the shit.
What's your top 5 podcasts in the city?
Shit. For one, I fuck with Kid L shit. I fuck with what is it called? If I'm Lying, I'm Flying. I fuck with their podcast. It's so many. No, like it's so many people doing podcasts now. Like,
you ever heard?
I fuck with the Location podcast.
Meet the Connect.
Yep. I fuck with Meet the Connect. It's so, like I said, it's so many.
You heard of Shy versus Everybody podcast?
You said Sean or
Shy versus Everybody.
Nope.
He lit. Like, that was my first podcast interview I ever had, and I feel like after I had my interview with him, I was turned up.
Right.
I didn't stop doing them after that. It was like a trickling effect. Like, they seen me on his podcast, and then it was like everybody was like, "Oh yeah, I want you on my podcast. Like, can you come to the radio station? Can you do it?" I'm like,
I watched you on
that's what I'm saying. Like,
for real.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying for most of the
That's my Uncle Spooty.
That's what I'm saying for most of the podcasts.
OC.
For most of the podcasts that's doing it for the culture, they doing it for the culture. But for people that just want the clout of it,
Cultures.
it gotta be for the culture.
It
Like
be
I said,
down. Like, you know when it's
like I do this shit every week. I edit my own shit, film my own shit, I write my own topics. I do this shit straight off work, all day, every day. Like, It's just like, I don't care if the shit blow up or not. I meet people every day, I talk to people every day, I learn from people every day, like, that's what I want. Like, I'm learning something every day, just kicking it like, damn, I get to experience myself, because it's like, for the most part, I never met you a day in my life, but just to have this experience moment, see how the way you think, your perspective, like, your perspective, like, it's just, it's all about the experience. Like, I can go back and be like, damn, I done met 150 people in a year, all different conversations, good bonds, good relationships, good whatever. Like, I don't care if that shit blow up or not. Like, I enjoy this shit more than anything. So it's like,
experience life for real with that.
yeah.
It's
That's
Shout out to you. Shout out to the pod.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like, it's a lot of people like trying to do podcasts now too though. So
Yeah.
that get frustrating, like seeing like it's probably a lot of people that's not really like they just say they doing that shit, but they don't really do that shit for real.
I mean, it's not frustrating. I wouldn't say it's frustrating. It's just like, I guess it's kind of a little disappointing. Because it's like, when I came out with my podcast, I only literally know just a few podcasts for real that were in motion. Now I'm seeing it everywhere. Like, literally, I think these motherfuckers down here doing a podcast. Like, no, like dead ass.
Like,
But it's like,
feel like do it make you feel like do it ever make you feel like it's corny?
I mean, not really corny, because it's just like, it do sometimes make you feel like, it do kind of make you feel like, damn, like I've talked to some people that literally didn't want to come on my podcast because they had bad experiences from other podcasts. So it's like,
my very first
but I feel like at the end of the day though, if you go on my shooting shit page, you see me, you see how the way I do my shows, you see what I'm talking about. I feel like my personality shows for itself. The shows show for itself. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's funny, like just by hearing you say that, it made me realize like we all kind of got like the same struggle. That's how it is for people who do music. Like how many niggas say
every week,
it's so corny,
every
like,
day,
being a rapper
somebody
feel
else.
corny. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I say, oh, I rap, I make music, you think like everybody makes music.
I think the only thing that's frustrating about it, I think the only thing that may be frustrating about it, I'm actually gonna rephrase that. It's just that people that I know who didn't have no interest in it, but just did because they seen you did it, and they're like,
Bro, that's so disrespectful.
it's just that easy.
That's so disrespectful.
Like, oh, she can get a guest on here. Ooh, it's just that easy.
Or somebody
But it's like,
I feel that for
who
real.
just start doing it and like you way better than them, but they get the, you feel me? They get the exposure or they get the gig or the job like because of.
But eventually that shit
like
fade. Eventually, like
it do like you long lasting, but sometimes it do take somebody to a whole other level.
It do,
and it get discouraging because you be like, damn, like I've been putting this work in for 10 years or whatever like that, and this motherfucker just turned to a rapper yesterday.
No,
and now they going.
I honestly feel like it will never be discouraging because if I knew off rip, if I know I worked for this shit every day, every week, days in, days out, I'm going broke for this shit, and this person just started this shit last week, and I've been doing this shit for 2 years, and they just blow up. For one, I know they ain't got the work in them. Like, you ain't gonna keep this shit up that long. You feel me?
You gonna have a longevity
Like,
versus their
it's just like, nigga, I know what I'm capable of. I know my potential. I know my creativity. I know that I can make 100 different more episodes than this. All this shit in this notebook is all different episodes. I literally got the next 20 episodes already pre-written. Like, I know if you just think you want to do that off the clout, you can. But if you really have the potential to keep this shit going for a long term, then you can. But it's like, for niggas that just wake up out of their sleep and they get clout, they're like, oh yeah, that shit cool, whatever, I blew up, I'm on the shade room, this, that, and the third. That's cool. I mean, that may happen, but I know me, I would never feel discouraged because I know my personality, I know my work, I know my creativity. Somebody gonna find this shit dope and somebody gonna pick this shit up. Because I've written episode 1.
All you
like,
need is a sponsor.
Yeah, like
that one good sponsor.
And we talk about all types of shit. Like I did a whole cocaine prank on my podcast. Shit went south. Dead ass. Best video I've ever made. Like the shit got a bunch of views on my page, shit like that. But I couldn't promote it because low key I didn't know. Like thank God low key for Detroit Rap Daily. Like they gave me free game. Like bro, like people can't sometimes promote like with the drugs and shit like that. And so The shit, I literally probably know like 97% of the shit would blew up. But people can't promote that shit. I didn't know that.
Right.
I never knew that. At least I would have never done it.
Instagram really got strict as hell over the last few years. You can
so
say
it's like
anything or post anything and they
Shout
gonna
out to
shut your
Trey
page
daily too. They show the most love out of the media.
Man, what?
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Like I might
They
shit
tag
posted on there like 3 times. Yeah.
They tag the rappers.
Facts.
They show the most love for real.
Yeah, nah, like that's what I'm saying. Like the humbleness gonna show. Yeah, you can blow up, but nigga, is you humble? Is you hungry? Do you want this shit? I don't care who's ahead of me. Like nigga, I'ma catch up. Like by the time I get to you, you gonna be old news. Like you gotta be hungry, bro. Like
You gotta be able to put that work in for real.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like I literally know people that do a podcast and they just like, all right, bro, get the mics, and they just about to talk their shit on there. Shit choppy, no transition. No shit, nothing is thought out. Yeah, nothing is structured.
And also like I don't listen to a lot, but some be like, bro, the audio now is like, bro, get your shit mixed and mastered, like, bro, get your shit. It don't sound good. I don't want to listen to this. You know what I'm saying? No matter how hyper funny y'all is, it don't sound good to my ears.
Right.
Like nigga.
Bro, I be seeing niggas say like unnecessary like relationship advice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All this shit, but that's what I'm saying. Why not make your? That's what I'm saying though. Like, why not make your shit useful?
Right, like
Everybody talking about the same thing. So, who cheats more, women or men?
Right.
Bro, we talk about the same shit every year. Like, okay, like we get it. Like,
Well, I mean, cause like
talk about different shit. Like, literally, like on my podcast. That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's
you can
weird.
go from
Her
episode.
I didn't like learned a lot of shit. And even like thought a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can learn you can learn from a lot of people that's around you. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be the right people. You gotta get introduced to those people.
Alright, y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the latest Living Room Podcast in the city. Man, we had some good topics, good knowledge, good shit like always. Y'all already know how we doing our shooting the shits. Make sure y'all follow them, man. Young Legends in the Make It right here. You know what I'm saying? For real, like, catch them, man. Catch that new single. Keep them coming by Detroit Diamond and Kyle, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put that shit
I'm just a feature on there, you know. That's his shit.
Okay.
I'm just blessed to be a part of it.
Okay.
Yeah, she funny.
Facts.
Hey, she rapped everything like it was her shit.
For real.
You gotta do that every time. I don't be playing with nobody.
When she came and put that bitch down, I was so happy. I was like, oh.
Right, I still got the video from our session where everybody was in their turn, like. And I feel like that was good because we had babies. Look, it was babies in there. It was girls in there, guys. So everybody was fucking with. Everybody was turning. Like,
check that shit out.
Check that shit out. That shit is out now.
Catch my boy Chris, you know what I'm saying, on the big chips. You know what I'm saying, and doing his thing out there. Okay. These bitches good as fuck too. You know what I'm saying. Catch my mans. Everybody's credentials gonna be in the bio. Man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. We out of here. Peace.
I just want a freaky bitch to come and sit up on it. I ain't J. Cole, but can I hit it in the money? 2 fingers at you, now I'm finna put my tongue in. Don't gotta tell me what you want.